Okay, this is literally gonna fall. What's up guys, it's Aiden. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. I feel like tandem motor right now, this is weird. I'm not sure when the last time I even did a video like this was. I feel like it's almost been a year. This is me updating you. I just DoorDashed some Sonic. I got way more than I need, but I also haven't eaten a full meal in a few days. Honestly, I don't really have anything like in specific I want to talk about. It's kind of stressing me out because I'm like, what the f am I supposed to talk about? I guess that's kind of the whole point of the mukbang. Also, it's so hot. I don't know where I'm wearing a hoodie. I guess I could just start off by showing you guys the food that I got. Maybe. I ordered Sonic, as I just said, literally 2 seconds ago. I love Sonic. It's one of my favorite places. It's so fun. It's so great. As you can see here, I got a slushie. This slushie is very big, but I'm just a whore for a slushie. Specifically, Sonic slushies are just... I also got another slushie. I got this like tiny little one, so I got a big ass blue raspberry, and then I think this is cherry. I don't really remember. This is like leaking and spilling everywhere, which is really stressing me out, but it's okay. I'll get over it. Ah! Yeah. Oh. Sonic just knows how to make a slushie. Like, the consistency. Why am I talking about slushy texture right now? Like, nobody cares. Ugh! Then I got a bag of kind of a lot of stuff. I don't know why I felt the need to order so much. I think I'm trying to make up for the fact that I haven't eaten since, like, Wednesday, and it's, like, Sunday. I don't really know. Why is this like not working? First up, ooh, mozzarella sticks. It's making me a little bit uncomfortable. I will say the one thing about like ordering food is it definitely isn't as good because it's like by the time it gets here, it's already like not cold because it's still warm, but it's just not like, you know what I mean? That's the price you have to pay when you're too lazy to go get food. So I don't know. What the fuck am I supposed to talk about? Ketchup? Tater tots? Oh.
I love potatoes.
It's so hard to like mess up a potato. Like if you mess up a potato, like you have probably issues. A burger. I don't know why I don't really want a burger, but... Ew, there's pickles. There's 2 pickles. Okay. I just like don't know what I'm supposed to talk about. See, my problem with like filming videos, and this is not even just with filming videos, it's kind of just a life thing, but my problem with life, I guess, is I am constantly like in my brain under the impression that like nobody gives a fuck what I have to say. It makes filming YouTube videos like so exhausting because I'll say like one thing and then immediately my brain is just like, shut up, nobody cares. So then it's just like impossible for me to film videos because I'm just like the entire time nobody cares, which is that true? I don't know. Sometimes I think it's true, but other times I'm like, you could like just say it. Like it's your YouTube channel, like nobody's being forced to watch your videos. The only people who are watching your videos are people that actually want to watch their videos, meaning that they probably want to hear what you have to say, but ow. It's frustrating because I just like cannot do anything without my brain just telling me to like shut the fuck up. Whatever. Anyway, what's been new? Not much. The last thing you guys probably saw of me, like the big thing that I did, was I went to a bunch of Nessa Bear concerts. That was a lot of fun. I actually had a really good time. Actually, fun fact, one of the reasons I actually wanted to film this video was because, okay, I don't really know how to say this without sounding like I'm a bitch. So just like bear with me for a second. I literally met so many of you guys at the Nessa shows, which is so weird because it's just, it doesn't make sense to me. I am aware that like most of the people that like came up to me and were like asking for pictures with me are people that mainly know me from like TikTok and not necessarily YouTube, which I'm aware of that. But there were a few people who like were so, I mean, every single person I met was so sweet, which is like so nice. You guys are like way too nice to me. It's insane. There were a few people specifically that came up to me and were just talking to me about my YouTube videos and how like my videos help them, and it was just the weirdest thing because I was just like so confused as to how my videos or anything that I do can help like literally anyone. It genuinely meant like so much to me, and this one girl was like almost in tears talking to me, like hugging me, and I was like, girl, please do not cry over me. I am literally like a 3 out of 10. Like it's not that serious. But the reason I bring this up is because when that happened, it made me kind of think like maybe I should do a video where I just sit down and talk, because I haven't done it in a while and you guys seem to like that, which is weird. Like I don't know how this is helping literally anybody. It just doesn't make sense to me, but I guess it doesn't have to make sense to me. I also wanted to make this video because, okay, this reason is like a little bit more serious, but I have been getting, this is something that I've struggled with my pretty much whole YouTube career, is I've been getting, and it's been increasingly becoming more of a problem as I get more people watching me, common misconception that I don't even know how to like explain it, but it's this common misconception that I am like mentally doing okay, which is a very big misconception because it's just not the truth. I used to be so incredibly open, specifically on my YouTube channel, about like everything. If you look back at my videos last year, which don't, but if you look back at my videos last year, I used to be like so insanely open that it was like kind of a problem. Like, I don't know why. I was like crying on camera, like, get over it, nobody cares. But I literally used to be so open with everything, which inherently isn't a bad thing. But I just got to a point where I was like, I think I'm showing too much, and it also was very vulnerable for me. Having that many people like watch me talk about my struggles kind of freaked me out a little bit. So I just decided that I wasn't gonna do it anymore, and I kind of just like stopped like talking about how I felt in YouTube videos, and I kind of was just like, nobody cares. I'm just gonna film little vlogs, I'm gonna film my little concert vlogs, I'm gonna film my little day in my life, and we don't have to talk about anything that I'm going through, which, you know, is something that I struggle with all of the time because I want to be like authentic and real, and I don't want to be like faking things on camera, but I also don't want to be like crying in front of my camera and like showing me having panic attacks and like having major episodes. It's a weird balance of trying to find like being authentic and talking about how I feel, but also not feeling like I have to show every little detail and like every little issue that I have to go through. It's definitely a cycle that I've been like going through for the past like, I don't know, 2 years. The cycle is still continuing. Recently, there's been this common misconception that I've been like doing better mentally recently, and I've been getting comments of people like genuinely like super sweet comments of people being like, oh my gosh, you seem like you're doing so much better, like I'm so proud of you, like genuinely like super nice comments. But the only reason people are saying that is because I don't show anything anymore. So it's like, I'm sure to most people I am doing better, like at least compared to last year, because it's like last year I was posting so many depressing videos, and now it's like all you see is Nessa Barrett contra this, Nessa Barrett contra that, I'm in LA, I'm with Mason, I'm doing a day in my life. So like inherently it does look like I'm doing better, but that's just like not the truth. It's been getting so much worse. Don't really know what to do about it. But I don't want to like show that because I don't want to go back to what I used to do, which is like just cry on camera pretty much, because I think that's like cringy and I don't know why I ever did it. But and the problem is I never even liked doing that. I didn't like sitting on camera and like talking super openly about how I felt. I mean, I didn't dislike it. It's not like it was like a problem for me. Always felt like I was doing too much on camera. Not doing too much, but I felt like I was showing too much. But in my head I was like, I'm just being authentic, which there's nothing wrong with being authentic, which is inherently true. But it was just weird because I was like, I'm showing too much, but then people are like relating to what I have to say, and I want to be relatable, and I want people to feel like this is like a safe, I want people to feel like this is a safe space, and I want people to feel comfortable when they watch my videos. But I also want to do it in a way that still makes me feel comfortable, and it still makes me feel like I'm not showing every single little detail on the internet. So that's about us here, because in my mind I'm like, this is a good way to just talk about how I feel openly and honestly without having to just like cry on camera the whole time. I don't know, it's all about balance and just finding like what you're comfortable with, because if you're comfortable with crying on camera in front of like thousands of people, more power to you. But that's just something that I'm not really comfortable with, and I thought I was comfortable with, but I just realized that I wasn't. Anyways, what else do I talk about? Oh my god, I graduate high school in like a month. That's pretty exciting. It's exciting and it's scary, which I think is how most people probably feel about it. I'm like so fucking excited because it's like, no more school. I'm done. School has been pretty torturous for me pretty much my whole life. And like, I'm aware most kids don't like school. Like, it's not something that like 99% of kids like enjoy, but it's been like literal hell for me, like literal hell. And it's not even necessarily about like the learning. Like, I don't really care about the learning because I'm someone who, if I don't care about learning it, I'm just not gonna learn it. Like, there's nothing you can do to make me learn it. Like, it's just not gonna happen. I also have like crippling ADHD, so it's like I cannot. It's like impossible for me to like sit in a desk all day. It like drives me batshit. I cannot do it, but I'm almost done, so that's good. In terms of what's happening after high school, I have literally no idea, which is the part that freaks me out, because right now is like a very torturous time for me. It's becoming the end of the year, everyone's getting super excited, everyone's posting all the colleges that they're going to and talking about their plans for after high school. And I know I'm not the only person in the world that feels this way, but it's just really torturous for me watching like everyone around me like grow up and get admitted into all these colleges and get super excited and posting on Instagram like, oh my gosh, I'm going to this college, I'm going to this college. Because I am happy for everyone else. Like, it's not like I'm just a selfish bitch, but just like super torturous for me because I've been like literally going through hell the past like 3 years, it feels like. So much to the point where college has never been something that even like crossed my mind. Because like, one, I don't really want to go. Like, I don't have any interest in like going and studying anything like in specific. But also I've just been going through like so much fucking shit the past few years that I genuinely didn't think that I was gonna be alive until this point. And I'm very aware that sounds like so dark and so like dramatic, but it literally is the truth. And although there are people in my life that will say that I'm being dramatic or saying that just to manipulate people, it genuinely just is how it's been for me. It's just like genuinely impossible to try to care about school when literally the only thing like going on in my brain is just like such extreme and intense dark thoughts that school and college and anything future related has just never been on my mind for even a second. It's not upsetting in the way of like, oh, I'm jealous, I want that, because again, I don't really care about going to college. It's not something that I'm interested in. Am I gonna go to college? I don't know. We'll see. I might have to because, you know, I can't just sit around do nothing. But I also think that going to college would literally drive me to unless I can find something or find a place or find whatever that'll maybe satisfy me or maybe not make me want to die. But until then, I'm just here. I have no interest in doing the whole like walking at graduation. I have no interest in doing any of the graduation events and the grad parties. I don't care. I'm just trying to get my diploma and get the out of here. I literally have no idea what's gonna happen this year, and that kind of freaks me out because I don't like the unknown. Does that make what? My stomach really hurts. Nobody wants to hear about my fucking eating disorder. Nobody cares. What else can I talk about? What's been going on? Oh, I had like a suicide. Wait, sorry. Do I even want to talk about that? Like, I don't know. Yeah, I guess I'll talk about it. Was it last week? It's been like a week. God. About a week and a half ago, I did have... I don't know if you would officially call it like a attempt, but no, it so was though. We can't beat around the bush. I had an incident. Okay. Recently, things have been really for me. I've been at a breaking point for the past like 3 years, but I feel like everything... this is making, like, I don't know how to talk about this because it's like, I feel like my life is just constantly just going like deeper and deeper. And when I hit a point where I'm like, holy like I am at rock bottom, like it is just, it cannot get worse from here. It always gets worse and I don't understand it. I don't know why. The universe just hates me. Like, I don't know what I did. Am I a perfect human being? No, but like what the have I done to like literally have to deal with all this? I don't know. Regardless, I have been going through a really horrible time and I feel like literally ass all of the time and it's so horrible and I am in constant pain. And I don't mean that in like a cringy like,
oh my gosh, I'm in so much pain, I'm so emo.
Like I literally just like being so bluntly, I don't know, so much mental pain that it's starting to become like literally physical. Like I'm in like physical pain all of the time because of how much mental pain I'm in. And I just literally hit a breaking point. I was like, I cannot do this anymore. I am done. I'm over it. I cannot do it. It was just a really bad night for me. I remember I was so exhausted that day, like mentally exhausted, that I went to bed at like 7 p.m. and then I woke up at like midnight-ish and I was like wide awake. I woke up, I was like literally just wide awake. Like I thought it was like 6 a.m. and I had to get up for school soon and I thought it was gonna be fine, and then I looked at my phone and it was like midnight and I was like... And at that point I knew it was gonna be a really shitty night for me. I knew I was gonna be up all night and it was just such a bad time for me because I was on my phone for like 30 minutes and it just progressively got like, it just got so bad to the point where it was like 1 a.m. and I was just like literally sitting like right here and I was like holding my like body. I was like grunting in pain, sitting like this in my bed, like literally right here, just like rocking in my bed for, I'm not kidding, like 2 hours. And like there were things that happened the day before that definitely like exacerbated this whole situation and made it as dramatic as it is. And then it was like 2 a.m. like I can't do it anymore. I'm over it. peace out, like I'm done, I gotta go. I'm obviously saying this in a very like lighthearted way when the actual situation was like so bad and so painful, so just like keep that in mind, I guess. But yeah, I don't want to go into like specific details, but I tried to do something and then I only did it like halfway, and then I started to freak out, and then when I did it halfway, it started to hit me like what I actually had just done, and then I started freaking out because I wasn't sure if I had like done enough, and then I started freaking out thinking like, oh my god, am I about to die right now? Which I don't know why I was freaking out, because that like was the goal. You know what I mean? Like like that was the goal, but then I started to freak out because I was like, if I do die right now, like it's literally, why am I telling the story?
Okay, hi. This is me popping in while I'm editing this video, and I just wanted to quickly pop in and say that I think that this is where I'm going to end this story about what I was just talking about. I have no issue with me like telling and talking about what had happened. However, I still have like 30 minutes of footage, and pretty much that entire 30 minutes is just me going into like specific detail about the whole situation. I don't really feel comfortable putting the rest of the story on the internet, to be completely honest. Like I said like 2 seconds ago, I obviously have no issue with people knowing about what had happened, but I just don't really want to go into specific details about what had happened. So that's why I'm quickly popping in just to say that we'll be putting a stop to the story right here. And again, I just want to reiterate that I have absolutely no problem with people like knowing that this happened. If I did have a problem with it, I would have just cut that whole part of the video out and would have never even like addressed it or brought it up in general. But the more I edit this video and see all of the specific details that I talk about, I'm kind of like, I don't really want to go there. Yeah, that's all. Okay. I love you. Mwah.
The moral of the story, I don't really have a moral of the story. Moral of the story is that everything you see on social media is obviously not real, which we know this, but I don't ever want people who watch my videos to think that I am doing okay just because I'm not sharing or talking about it necessarily. I have a lot of things that I go through on the daily that I still have never talked about. I don't know, but I want you to know that everything's okay, because I don't know if I believe that, but you know, it's kind of one of those like fake it till you make it moments, and I feel like if I tell you guys it'll be okay, hopefully it'll like reassure me that it's okay. I don't really know why I did this, just wanted to talk. Are we done here? I think I'm done. But yeah, I love you guys so much. I seriously, like, I'm not trying to act like I'm this like crazy big influencer who has just like millions of fans and I'm so famous and popular, because like nobody cares. Like, shut the fuck up, go touch some grass. The amount of support that is thrown my way is very overwhelming for me, because I think so low of myself all the time, and having like 24/7 people constantly telling me like how much they support me and love me, it's overwhelming, because I'm just like, literally why? I just film videos like this in my room and I never think that anyone's ever gonna see it, and the fact that like people are like connecting with, it's weird. I don't know. I am so appreciative of it though. Obviously it makes my whole fucking world. It's honestly one of the only reasons that I feel like I'm still here, because it's one of the only things I feel like I'm good at, or that I feel like, you know, like I feel like I'm, not to sound like a fucking Pinterest quote, but I feel like I'm, if there's a reason for me to still be on this earth, I think it is to make these videos and help other people with their struggles that maybe are similar to mine, and just let you know that everything's gonna be okay. I'm still here. Barely. I don't know how I am, honestly. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching. I will see you, I don't actually know. I don't have anything planned out right now. I love you guys so much. Please take care of yourselves. Please. I will see you soon, because I'm not going anywhere.